You may be seated. Good evening. It is my honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Class P06. We thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Talonda Rogers, and I'm the director of the Chester County Intermediate Unit Practical Nursing Program. Class P06 began their nursing journey in November 2023. Tonight, we celebrate these remarkable students who have demonstrated extraordinary dedication, perseverance, and compassion throughout their program. Their transformation from eager beginners to confident healthcare professionals has been inspiring to witness. Class P06, we are immensely proud of your accomplishments and know you'll make a tremendous impact in the lives of your future patients. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. I would now like to introduce Dr. Joseph Fullerton, the Director of Career, Technical, and Customized Education.
Can we cheer for the graduates again? That was pretty cool. I wanted you to do that because graduates, if you could look up at me real quick, nobody's ever going to applaud for you like that again. I'm just kidding. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and my privilege to be here this evening, to stand here in front of you and applaud the accomplishments of the folks that are sitting in front of us or in front of you, me standing behind them here this evening. I wish we could say that the road from November of 2023 till tonight was paved with flowers and sunshine and rainbows. It wasn't. And you all know that too, because you were there to support your graduates here this evening when times were a little difficult, when things weren't going their way, and when they needed that little bit of a push to get to this point. So I want to thank you because we should celebrate you just as much, because without you and without your love and your support, we might not all be here this evening. So thank you for that. And graduates, I know it's difficult to look at me, so don't. But I want to say something to you. I was only partially kidding when I said people will not applaud for you like that again. Of course they will. Because you're going to have to take care of somebody's most prized possession at some point in time. And I want you to remember all of the hard work, all of the doubt, all of the success that you felt during these past months to earn your spot to sit here this evening. Because when you look into the eyes of that person who you are taking care of, everything you went through will be worth it. I couldn't be more proud to stand here tonight and watch you accept your nursing pin, and you will join a fraternity of nurses that you could never, ever be kicked out of, because you are a successful group of young people that will do great things. Remember the tough times, celebrate the great times. Remember that sound that you heard from the people that love you the most, and put that drive, effort, and determination into your work so that someday somebody says, thank you for saving my loved one. Congratulations, P06. You deserve every bit of that noise you just heard.
Thank you, Dr. Fullerton. Graduates, please stand. Upon achievement of program requirements, these graduates have successfully completed a Pennsylvania State Board of Nursing approved and ASIN accredited practical nursing program. It is with great pride that I present to you the 6th full-time Phoenixville class of the Chester County Intermediate Practical Nursing Program. Please be seated. I now welcome to the stage Class President Tatiana Washington to present the guest speaker.
Oh, there we go. Hi, everyone. I'm Tatiana. I'm the class president of P06, okay? Today, I would like to introduce our speaker, Mrs. Leslie Waltz. Mrs. Leslie Waltz attended Westchester University, majored in nursing, and graduated in 1986 with her BSN. After graduating, she started her nursing career at Bryn Mawr Rehab, working on various units, and continued working there while raising a family of 4 for 34 years. Leslie and her family have enjoyed both relaxing New Jersey beach vacations and, more recently, adventurous northeastern mountain hiking in Pennsylvania, New York, and New England states. 20 years ago, while still working at Bryn Mawr Rehab, Leslie started working as a part-time instructor at the CCIU, eventually becoming a full-time instructor here. While teaching the practical nursing program at CCIU, Leslie also continued with her education, earning a master's in nursing at Westchester University. Leslie truly enjoys helping students attain their goals and seeing them helping others as they advance their careers. Now I give you Miss Leslie Waltz.
Thank you, Tatiana. Good evening, everyone. Today is a day of celebration, a day to honor the incredible journey of these nursing students who have worked tirelessly, shown immense dedication, and demonstrated unwavering resilience. As their classroom and clinical instructor, I couldn't be more proud of all they have achieved. Throughout this program, I've watched each of you face challenges, celebrate triumphs, and grow, not only as students, but as future nurses. You've all brought something unique to the table, and today I want to take a moment to recognize these exceptional qualities. So in the spirit of the Oscars, here are this year's winners. Our first award for the best attitude goes to Rose Dasnez. Rose has faced every challenge with a smile. No matter the obstacle, Rose's positivity and sweet disposition have inspired those around her. Next, we have the Helping Hand Award, and this goes to Vanessa Green and Nicole Stewart. Who were always willing to answer call lights, assist other patients, Okay. The Rising Star Award goes to May Ford. May's dedication, willingness to learn, and perseverance have paid off greatly. The next award, Most Compassionate and Clinical, goes to Jen Purcell and Kiwana Smith-Scott. These students both demonstrated an unwavering ability to empathize with their patients and be strong patient advocates. In the Best Listener category, I could count on Jana Jones to pay attention to my lectures. Thank you, Jana. And you always looked interested, too. At least somebody was listening to me when I was talking, and there she was. So thank you. The Leadership Award goes to Tatiana Washington. Tatiana has always stepped up as a natural leader, guiding peers through new clinical sites, looking out for everyone, and motivating others to excel. Our Outstanding Clinical Skills Award goes to Lauren Jackson, who has demonstrated exceptional hands-on abilities and precision when working with patients. Her attention to detail and strong work ethic is evident both at clinical and in the classroom. For perseverance, the award goes to Brianne Eichmann and Giamani Hines. No matter the challenges, Brianne and Gia never gave up, and that determination will take them far. This next award for Outstanding Citizenship goes to both Carolyn Casey and Tazian Miles. These two women demonstrated respect and acceptance for all and were always there to help others understand difficult content. Carolyn also receives the Most Inquisitive Award as she strove to understand as much medical information as possible. The I'm Stressed Out Award has several nominees. But if I had to pick one winner, the winner is Brianna Moore. You said this before each and every test, but you were always prepared and you always did well. So great job. LaDeja Bueller receives the Most Enthusiastic designation. As she started each morning raring to go. The I Can't Wait Till Vacation Award goes to Dejanay and Trinity. And then before tonight, though, Dejanay did receive the Best Hair Award, but everybody's hair looks beautiful tonight. Everybody looks beautiful tonight. Finally, we have the Best Team Player Award, and this goes to Armani Coleman. So whether in group projects or clinical rotations, Armani has always been the one to step up, offer support, and make sure everyone felt included. Teamwork is not always easy. It requires patience, understanding, and compromise. Just like our patients, we are all unique. We have our own personalities, opinions, and styles of communication. As a nurse, you will come to find that working as a team is what gets you through the shift, day after day. Caring for others is hard work, both physically and emotionally. I was lucky enough to find my niche early as a rehab nurse and later as a nurse educator, working with and learning from a highly skilled and dedicated team. Not only have I learned valuable lessons from my colleagues, but my patients recovering from devastating injuries have taught me a thing or two about courage, resilience, and the power of a positive attitude. Many of my students through the years have taught me that same lesson. These students have stayed up into the wee hours of the night studying for test after test, gotten up early to drive to class and clinical in all kinds of weather. Some juggled children and daycare and their children's school and activities, and also worked 3 to 11 or 11 to 7 shifts. This program is not easy. In fact, in 2024, CCIU PNP was ranked the 5th best LPN program in Pennsylvania. And our NCLEX pass rates have always been higher than average. We have the best graduates around, and our PNP students have always been in demand, even more so now as baby boomers continue to live longer. Many alumni choose to continue their education and become RNs and nurse practitioners. Some even come back here to teach with us and even become director of this program, Mrs. Rogers. I challenge you to find your niche, pursue what makes you happy, and never stop learning. I'm thrilled to welcome Class Pickering 06 as the newest members of this respected nursing community. Thank you.
The salutatorian of Class P06 showed remarkable hard work and determination throughout the program. This student is interested in learning and demonstrates exceptional intelligence. Her quiet demeanor is complemented by genuine compassion for her patients and kindness towards classmates. One of the instructors described our salutatorian as a quiet, calm presence with a beautiful smile who accepts all situations with grace. Please join me in congratulating the salutatorian of Class P06, Jana Jones. That's right, baby, yay.
Go, Jana.
The valedictorian of Class P06 embodies excellence through a quiet strength and remarkable intelligence. Though some might describe this student as shy, her strong work ethic and dedication shine through in everything she does. This graduate brings a wealth of experience and multiple certifications already to her credit. Her maturity has been an invaluable asset throughout the program. What truly sets our valedictorian apart is how she spends quality time with patients, advocating for their needs and seeking to learn every detail of their care. Caring and thoughtful and being thoughtful towards classmates, teachers, and patients alike, this student exemplifies what it means to be a patient advocate who consistently puts others first. I know she will make a wonderful nurse, always prioritizing patient welfare above all else. Please join me in congratulating the valedictorian of Class P06, Carolyn Casey.
Good evening, esteemed faculty, proud families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class, P06. It is my privilege to stand before you today to celebrate this momentous occasion. Our class is one of the most academically successful in the history of this school. We had 75% of the students pass the NCLEX predictor exam on the first try. That is a tribute to our fine teachers, rigorous training, and our indomitable spirits. Sometimes we had multiple exams, 6:50 a.m. clinicals, and lab exams all in the same week. Sleeping in our cars to be at clinical on time. Coming from night shifts to take 8 a.m. exams. Taking exams early to meet other commitments. Some of us driving an hour or more every day on the freeway, in the dark and in the snow for early class. Sleeping on breaks. Studying every possible minute. Silencing our phones and our social lives to become nurses by meeting the standards of this program. Well, yeah, some of you may be wondering, no, I did not look this age when I started the program. There are inspiring stories from each graduate about their determination to reach this goal. One student's story about overcoming great odds to finish comes to mind. For Rose and each of our classmates, I read by Helen Steiner Rice, "Climb till your dream comes true." Often your tasks will be many, and many more than you think you can do. Often the road will be rugged, and the hills insurmountable too. But always remember, the hills ahead are never as steep as they seem, and with faith in your heart, start upward and climb till you reach your dream. For nothing in life that is worthy is ever too hard to achieve if you have the courage to try it and you have the faith to believe. For faith is a force that is greater than knowledge or power or skill, and many defeats turn to triumph if you trust in God's wisdom and will. For faith is a mover of mountains. There's nothing that God cannot do. So start out today with faith in your heart and climb till your dream comes true. This room is full of the love of people who inspired our class to do what sometimes seemed impossible, and the love of nursing students who would not give up, with the hope that someday, graduating, they could provide a better life for their families, themselves, and the patients they will serve. We are a class of bright women with strong personalities, bound to be future nursing leaders. Ours may be the first class with the most RN graduates within 5 years, since students are already making plans now to begin those studies. We will make an impact for good in our communities, serving as nurses with skill and high standards. My first big thank you is for God. I stopped at church almost every day to plead with him to give us the grit to get through. I promised him that if we all passed, I'd thank him somehow. And what a surprise it is for me to be standing up here, front and center, It's a surprise for me to be standing up here front and center for a chance to keep my promise. So thank you, God. You are amazing. I also thank my daughter, the wind beneath my wings, who's 22 and finishing her RN in Ohio this semester. Since early childhood, she had a dream that she would be free and safe in a home that I could provide for her, rather than living as we did in domestic violence shelters and the homes of others for the last 19 years. So thanks to this program, I'll finally be able to provide a place for her to call home. Well, honey, thank you for never giving up on your dream for freedom. It took almost 20 years of our lives, but that special day you dreamed of has arrived. I hope it becomes an option for many more women in domestic violence shelters to find financial security and safety for their children and themselves through the CCIU LPN program. It changes lives and it makes dreams come true. Class P06, we have all worked hard. We have made many sacrifices. We have longed for and hoped for that someday when our dreams would come true. We have persevered. And we have all won the victory. Congratulations, nurses of Class P06. Someday is today. Someday is today.
Thank you, Carolyn. That wonderful speech. I now welcome the class president, Tatiana Washington, back to the stage to lead her class in the Practical Nurses Pledge. Graduates, please stand.
All right. Good. I sincerely pledge myself to dedicate my life to the delivery of healthcare, to maintain high standards of personal ethics, and to advance the knowledge of my profession. I will endeavor to conserve life, alleviate suffering, and promote health. I will be an advocate to those in need and provide for the well-being of those in my care without prejudice. I will not use my knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity, neither will I disclose any personal matters entrusted to me. With integrity, I will practice my vocation as a responsible member of the healthcare profession. I will follow these precepts and guard them sacredly. I sit right here.
Graduates, you may be seated. I now invite the class officers of Class P06 to the stage. Class President Tatiana Washington, Vice President Armani Coleman, Secretary Lauren Jackson, to the stage, please. Treasurer Brianna Moore, Resource Nicole Stewart. I also invite the class officers of the next graduating class, 132, to the stage. Sarah Scott, President. Taryn Fetterman, Vice President. Blessing Assange, Secretary. Indigo Kennedy Peoples Resource, and a special guest, Kelly, to the stage. In between. In between. The Nightingale Lamp. During the Crimean War, Florence Nightingale gained the nickname the Lady with the Lamp, deriving from a phrase in a report in the London Times which described her as a ministering angel whose slender form glides quietly along each corridor. She may be observed alone with a little lamp in her hand, making her solitary rounds, caring for the sick and wounded soldiers. Within 6 months of her arrival in Scutari, the mortality rate dropped from 42.7% to 2.2%. Florence insisted on adequate lighting, diet, hygiene, and activity. She was well ahead of her time. She understood even then that the mind and body worked together, that cleanliness helped to prevent infection, and that it promoted healing. As a symbol of unity and caring in the nursing profession, our graduating class officers from class P06 will hand the lamps to their fellow graduating class of 132, reminding them that in our high-tech healthcare world, not to lose sight of the caring component of nursing. Thank you. Thank you for exchanging the lamps and continuing our tradition of caring and compassion. At this time, I would like to recognize our faculty and staff. That's it. Okay. These hardworking individuals dedicate a lot of time and have impacted each of these students' lives while in the program. Faculty and staff, please stand when I call your name to be acknowledged. Holly Brown, Julia Freevert, Gigi Hayes, Lisa Hotchkiss, Leslie James, Stacy Krasner, Anna Richards, Maria Schultz, and Leslie Waltz. This team is what makes our program so special. Their experience and dedication and hard work to meet the students' needs on a daily basis is outstanding, and I thank all of you for contributing to making this program amazing. I would now like to take a moment to honor someone very special to our program, Miss Elizabeth Ann Puckett. Can you please come to the stage? She didn't know this. I hope she doesn't get me for calling her Elizabeth. Mrs. Puckett served as the director of this program for the past 4 years. During her tenure, she skillfully led us through the challenges of various pandemic regulations and numerous transitions, always making our jobs easier. With her leadership, she holds a special place in our hearts, both amongst staff and students throughout the entire program. Thank you, Mrs. Puckett, for being a guiding light and the finest director we could have asked for. And you also have a pin, and we had it engraved with your initials and 2021. As I share often with the students and graduates, we are most thankful to have met each of them. Our life is changed as each class teaches us some life lessons. And in the end, we are better teachers and better people because of meeting all of you. So thank you. I would now like to recognize those attaining academic excellence in such a rigorous program as this. It is very commendable. I would like to recognize graduates who met the academic requirements for the National Association of Licensed Practical Nurses Honor Society. The graduates who have demonstrated and achieved this honor are wearing gray and burgundy cords this evening. Will the following students please stand and be recognized and remain standing? LaDeja Beulah, Carolyn Casey, Armani Coleman, Brianne Eichman, Diana Green, Jana Jones, Trinity McMillan, Dejanay Melvin, Tazion Miles, Brianna Moore, Kiwana Smith Scott, and Tatiana Washington. You may be seated. P&P ambassadors represent the practical nursing program at school and community events, volunteering their own time above and beyond school hours. These students volunteered their time at open houses, fall festivals, college fairs, and helped recruit future practical nursing students. Will the following students stand and be recognized and remain standing? LaDeja Beulah, Carolyn Casey, Armani Coleman, Brianne Eichman, Mayaja Ford, Diana Green, Giamani Hines, Lauren Jackson, Trinity McMillan, Brianna Moore, Nicole Stewart, Tatiana Washington. You may be seated. I would like to recognize students who have demonstrated exceptional commitment to their education through their outstanding attendance record. While navigating the inevitable challenges that arise during a demanding program, these individuals maintained remarkable consistency and ensured all requirements were fulfilled. Their dedication to maximizing their learning opportunities and maintaining their responsibilities deserves special recognition. Therefore, in recognition of outstanding attendance, please stand Lauren Jackson and Brianna Moore. You may be seated. And now the moment you all have been waiting for, awarding of the diplomas. I have asked Gigi Hayes to join me on stage to award the diplomas. Each student received a school pin. Every school has a distinct pin which easily identifies the graduates to their fellow alumni and is a source of pride. We always wear our school pins over our heart. I'd like to invite all graduates to the stage so that you may receive your diploma. Everyone, please stand. Okay. Brianna Moore. Lauren Jackson. Trinity McMillan. Nicole Stewart. Tatiana Washington. Mayaja Ford. Kiwana Smith Scott. Rose Dasnez. Brianne Eichman. Armani Coleman. Carolyn Casey. Jennifer Purcell. Oh. LaDeja Beulah. Tazion Miles. Dejanay Melvin. Jana Jones. Diana Green. And last but not least, Giamani Hines. I would like to now welcome the graduates back to the stage for the tassel ceremony. Brianna, you can take it with you. Bring it with you. You guys can, you can bring it. While the graduates are coming, I would like to say a special thank you. As we bring our ceremony to a close, I would like to extend my thanks to the TCHS Pickering campus for hosting our event, our CCIU administration, communications team, and horticultural departments for all of your help. And I especially want to thank you, everyone here in the audience, for joining us as our guests here this evening. unison with each other, please move your tassel from the right to the left. I now present to you our newest PMP alumni and nurse colleagues, the graduates of Class P06. Congratulations again. Good night. You may go be with your families.